Thank you, Minister. Can I ask you the position regarding the rollout of the National Broadband Plan in County Wexford to make a statement on the matter?
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister. 2 minutes.
Question 8. Just hold on. Sorry, Wexford. Sorry. Thanks, Deputy Browne. There are just over 82,200 premises in Wexford. When this government came into office, only 51% of these premises had access to high-speed broadband service. Today, 67% of the premises in Wexford have access to a high-speed broadband service. On the completion of Eyre's rural fibre deployment, this will increase to 74% of premises in Wexford. There are, however, more than 21,600 premises in Wexford that are not covered by commercial operators, and the Government's National Broadband Plan state-led intervention network will bring high-speed broadband service to these premises. The investment in high-speed broadband being witnessed across the country has been significantly influenced by the Government's clear ambition and commitment to the National Broadband Plan. In recent years, industry has invested more than 2.7 billion in infrastructure deployment and improvement. In addition to Eyre's rural fibre network, CSIRO has committed €450 million to providing fibre broadband to 500,000 regional homes and businesses in 51 towns across Ireland. CSIRO currently offer high-speed broadband services in Wexford Town, with further deployment planned in Courtown, Enniscorthy and Goring. Virgin Media is investing in its network to 200,000 additional premises in Ireland, including areas in Wexford Town, Goring, New Ross and Enniscorthy. The procurement process to appoint a bidder for the National Broadband Plan State Intervention Network is now in the final stages. Evaluation of the tender submission is ongoing and will be allowed the time required. On conclusion of the evaluation, my department will make a recommendation to me on whether to appoint the bidder as a preferred bidder, and I will bring that matter to Government for decision.
Thank you very much, Deputy Browne.
Thank you, Minister. In 2014, it was announced that the National Broadband Plan would be a Rolls-Royce. Yet most of the wheels have now come off. We've seen CSIRO, the partnership between Vodafone and ESB, pull out. Then Eir have pulled out, left only with ENET and SSE as the sole tender, or the sole wheel, so to speak. However, SSE and part of that consortium, John Lang, have pulled out of the tender, leaving you with only an investment fund led by Granahan McCourt. The Rolls-Royce has been left with one wheel, and the wheel is now left with one spoke. And a spoke that is now becoming covered in mire because of question marks around your arranged meetings with David McCourt. Can the people of Wexford or anywhere in Ireland have faith that the National Broadband Plan will be delivered and done so in a pristine condition?
Thank you very much, as usual. Excellent timing, Minister.
The Department advised me that the bidder of the National Broadband Plan procurement process is led by Granahan McCourt and includes key subcontractors ENET, Nokia, Activo, the Kelly Group and KN Group. And their roles are as follows. ENET provides access to the MAN's infrastructure together with day-to-day operational activities. Nokia will provide a range of high-speed broadband equipment across the intervention area. KN Group, Kelly Group and Activo will provide the necessary staffing and construction expertise when building the fibre over the Eir network. Eir is also a key subcontractor to the bidder and will provide an access of 1 million poles and 15,000 kilometres of ducting to serve customers in the intervention area. The lead equity bidder in the consortium remains the Granahan McCourt entity. The Department has advised in statements to the media that this has been the case since the procurement process commenced in December 2013. My role in relation to this is very limited. The Department is responsible for the governance and the evaluation of the tender. I have no role in this. As Minister, I have overall responsibility to ensure the Government's objectives under the MBP state-led intervention area, and I am responsible for accounting for the timelines to this House.
You have a final minute. Deputy Browne, final minute.
Thank you, Minister. Minister, your diary shows a meeting between yourself and David McCourt in the Dáil Members Restaurant on the 18th of April. During the National Broadband Plan bidding process, David McCourt is the founder and chairman of the only remaining consortium in the bidding process, namely Granahan McCourt. I am informed that Mr McCourt attended that meeting in the members' restaurant, which he must have been invited into by a member. You say it was to celebrate a birthday party. Was he signed in under your name that day? Did you meet with him at any time during that day? Did you speak with him any time that day, either in person, on phone or by email, or the subsequent days? And if you did so, what was the nature of that conversation, and who did you convey the nature of that conversation to subsequent to speaking with him?
Thank you very much, Deputy Planning Minister.
Yes, the booking was made under my name. I didn't speak with David McCourt either in person or on the phone or any other way that day or subsequent days in relation to that. I facilitated the family coming into Leinster House, as many colleagues do here. And I didn't have any engagement whatsoever with Mr McCourt.